Hey guys, how you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, your tarot blogger, deck and book reviewer, and maker of these awesome videos on YouTube. I'm also a tarot card reader and mentor, and an author of this awesome book on tarot, which is available on Amazon, both paperback and Kindle, all over the world. Now, all of these links and more are in the description, so do check that out. And at the end of this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more such awesome tarot videos. Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Madhvi from TaroticallySpeaking.com, and today I have a very interesting video for you. I know I haven't been making videos for like long time. I've only just put my webinar videos these days, but I can't help it. This deck has made me make this video. So, as you can see, this is clearly about the Cosma Visions Oracle deck and the book and whatnot. There was this whole Kickstarter that happened back in September 2020, and or rather, the whole thing was successfully funded in September 2020. So I had also backed this lovely project, and I had the simplest version of it. Like by the time I got with the early birds were all gone, I would say. So what I ended up backing was for the deck and this big book thing, which you've probably seen the image over here, right? The deck and the book. And I ended up obviously getting a few things from the stretch goals, and I also ended up adding something into my pledge, and I ended up getting a whole big box of goodies. So today I'm going to share that with you. Okay, so the Cosma Visions deck is illustrated and created by James R. Eads, and if you don't know him, you should know him. He's the guy who created the Prisma Visions Oracle, which coincidentally was one of the earlier, I would say the first Kickstarters. Here you go. Hey, where is it? This is there you go. This is back in the day. Wow, 2014. Do you see this? 2014. This is back in the day. Really. Wow. So I had backed that Kickstarter back then, right? And then subsequently, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? The green, hi, there you go. The Green Glyphs Lenormand. That is also another deck that I ended up buying. That was in 2019. All right. So clearly you can see I'm a big fan. I have, backed his Kickstarters. So there's a connection actually between the Prisma Vision deck and the Cosma Vision deck. So, which it's so nice, isn't it? So this is the first edition of the Prisma Vision that I have. This is also the first edition of the Green Glyphs Lenormand that I have, and I think I have made videos for both of these way back when I was crazy making videos. And if I find the links, I will put them somewhere up there. Now, as you can see in the background is this spread cloth, and due to the limits of my iPhone camera, I can only show it to you like this. I'm gonna move my, this is how it kind of looks. There you go. Isn't it nice? I'll put up nice pictures on my Instagram, from a distance and whatnot, so you can totally go see. So this is 21 and a half and maybe a little bit more, and not 21 and a half, sorry, I'm useless. No, yeah, 21 and a half. This is the half mark. So this is a little less than 20, and that is a little less than 21 and a half, or am I measuring it in, it's like 21 and a half. So yeah, I mean, you can say roughly 21 and a half square inches, and this is one side of it, right? And this is, I don't know if it's translated well on the video, but this is like a really dark green and golden, and the cloth is all velvet, right? And then on the other side, doo-doo, ta-da, you have, see, this reminds you of Prismavision, doesn't it? It is actually a connection with the Prismavision deck. And let me just move the cloth now. Right, you'll see the beautiful, right? And this is, again, I don't know how it translates in the video, but this is like a dark blue, navy, a blue kind of dark, and of course velvet. And as you can see, the edges are stitched together back to back like so. And like there was a vote during the Kickstarter that do you want these separate, do you want these together, was there, or maybe that was just my wish. Maybe they could be, because these are just two sort of stitched together. I was like, let's make them separate, what's the harm in that? But most people wanted it together, I guess. So here we are. But you can use this to do your readings. Personally, I prefer a longer like a rectangular cloth, because I have a nice rectangular table and I like to spread my spreads out. So but this can work really well because it's got all the four suit symbols on these corners, not corners but edges. And then on the other side also you see sorry, you have these suit symbols there. So you can use this as some sort of a altar cloth, ritual cloth, that sort of a thing. I can't for the life of me get over how gorgeous this feels. Oh man. Right. I will do this whole, oh my god, business later. Let me just continue showing you all the goodies I got. Next up, I'm going to show you the deck and the book, the absolute end, or should I just show it to you right away? Okay, let me just show it to you right away. So this is the deck, obviously, and I'm going to do a flip through at the end of all this show off things. So this is the deck. The deck quickly has a tiny LWB in it, and here are the cards. I will be doing a flip through. Then this is the big book, and this is real special. I'll tell you why. So right here you can see Cosma Vision's Oracle, and you open it, and I started to read it. But this is the theme of this deck: a journey between, or rather, a journey through the space between lives. Right? So there we go. Right. He was inspired by the Brian Weiss book, Many Lives, Many Masters. Okay, I'm going to do a more detailed sort of flip through of the book as well. But right, this is what the theme is actually. I'll talk about it when I do the flip through. But this is talking about the journey, through the space between lives, and he's put it in the tarot framework, which is excellent. Now the thing is, this book, you take it and turn it around, flip it over, and it becomes the Prisma Visions book. Isn't this awesome? And even the cover sort of matches, right? And then you open it up, and ta-da, Prisma Visions. And there you go. This is all about the Prisma Visions. Isn't this awesome? And basically you have the full color illustration on one side and the right up on the other side. You have the upright and reverse meanings. You have a little thing. It's brilliant. Simply brilliant. And this is my favorite card. Oh my god. This is actually one of my favorite cards of the deck, the Hermit. See? Okay. And again, it's nice glossy paper. As you can, I'm sure you can see the shininess. Okay, so I'm going to show this book later in greater detail. That's what it is. Now, what else? Yeah, this is one of the extras that I ended up getting. As you can see, it's a meditation set of 22 cards. So it's a nice little box. Isn't it nice? And then you have all these beautiful cards. These are the majors of the deck. I will show you when I show the flip through. But what's happening is on the back of the card, like here you have the image, and on the back of the card is a little write-up. And this is, so like when you do the enter a card meditation, for instance, which is something I absolutely love doing with the tarot cards and with these cards also. Like if you are going to explore past lives, if you're going to get into your karmic journey, for instance, this is for deep inner work, deep spiritual inner work. So these cards can be, these are big, right? So and there's the write-up at the back. So all of this is supposed to help you do that meditation. Isn't that cool? This is one. Then oh yes. I ended up getting this journal, right? Which is really cute. Look at this cute, I don't know what, a pendant? No, it's not a pendant if it's a journal, but whatever it is really cute. Okay, and then you have this symbol. This is the Cosma Vision symbol, which I found somewhere. It is the symbol for seed of life as well. And then you have the journal, ta-da, and it's got all the spreads, so you can write and record your spreads here. Isn't this like pre-printed? And all the other spreads are also there. A bunch of the spreads from the book itself, which I will show you, and they're all in here. It's a nice 6-ring thing. Nice. And this, like that. This is how I'm tying it. Neat, right? Oh, I love it. By the way, James has also made the PDF available, so we can reprint this out as many times as we want. But I got this journal also. Now, this is another thing you had to pay extra for, right? So, I mean, I paid extra for this. I paid extra for the journal as well. And I think I paid extra for the cloth as well, or it was part of the stretch goals. I don't remember. But I definitely paid a little bit extra for this, and it is so worth it. So there's this thing called geomancy, which is fascinating me. It is I don't know much about it, but it is a very, very older than tarot, older than anything. It is one of the very, very old systems of divination, which involves anything you have on hand which can have an odd and even thing, so like dice, coins, that sort of thing. And there's this whole system of divining using that system, and astrology is there and everything is there. So I got fascinated. Of course I got fascinated. So this is the set, and it comes with a bag. So nice, isn't it? Which like kind of matches. Now this is the box in which you could keep this and then later on move it to the bag. I'll show you. And then you pop the top open, and there's a book. Isn't this good? So someone like me who has no clue can actually get a clue. And here you go. You have Beginner's Guide to Geomancy. That's created by James R. Eads, and so he's really goes into it. And I like that he has this whole, handwriting font in there, and he shows the symbols, and he shows, all this. So the thing is, the coins that he shows here, they symbolize what, like for instance, this, if you get this sort of a throw, it is all about change, right? And he has all the elements and whatnot over here, and there's a planet, sign, body part, and there's a whole bunch. But there's the symbol, and this other side of this coin will have this symbol on it, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think so. And so on. So he shows all these different symbols, and then afterwards he shows how to see takes a bit of work, a bit of doing, but he shows you step by step how to, get the uh, things going, and then how to put it in your astrological chart, I believe, or how to make an astrological chart of it. Anyhow, so this is gonna be my next study project, among other things. So this book is there, and then tada! I hope you can see this. How beautiful this is. This, it's like a spongy whatever thing, and all the coins are in there, and there's a little slot for your finger to sort of go in and pull the coin out. And this isn't lightweight. This isn't heavy either, but it has nice weight to it. And so you can see there's the I hope it's clear. There's the thing, and it's not like it's just printed on it, kind of. It's really, embossed on there. And then look, there's this symbol on the back side, and there you go, it says Fortuna Minor. So it also has the name of that symbol on there. And I like how this coin has this goldenish sheen to it. It's like, and so you have all of these coins nicely, neatly tucked in, right? And this one, let me see which. Right? And this one is Fortuna Major, right? So nice. And look at that. That's how thick the coin is. I mean, at some point, I believe that the Cosma, if you missed out on the Kickstarter, the Cosma Visions deck will become available. I'm looking on his website. It's he has said it's gonna become available March sometime, but yeah, March 2021. But I don't know about this. But if he does put this on his site, you guys have to buy it. I'm just saying. And then there are these tiny coins. I don't know what the purpose is, but these are the 4 elements. Do I have anything on the other side? Oh yeah, it's just that same symbol. Anyway, the point is, look at these. These are the tiny coins. This is lotuses or cups. And on the other side, we have lotuses, right? So I don't know what the purpose is, but I'm sure the book will have a clue for clueless little me. Okay, so this is the set. Now the point is, you're supposed to remove these coins when you're going to start doing readings with them. Until then, you can store them in this nice neat box, or you can use this as a gift set, if someone is into this sort of thing. And it's so beautiful, isn't it? And then when you're ready to sort of do readings with it, you're supposed to put these coins in this bag and shuffle, or do your thing. I don't know. So this is how it is. Woo! New divination system alert. Okay, so that was that. What else? Okay, so I'm gonna show you a bunch of other things that I got as part of the, what are they called? The stretch goals, right? Let me just bring all that over here. The first thing is this bookmark. As you can see, it is super cute. This is the Cosmic Tree. This is one of the cards in the deck. And look at this. This is like, do you see this? This is, so delicate, but it's not weak. And this is a nice bookmark. I plan on using that in the book, maybe. Ooh, look at this. So neat, huh? And so this, we get the bookmark. We also get this, another coin. Now this here is the sleeping ships symbol. This is another nice extra card that comes in the deck. So like, you can say it's the additional major arcana if you want to use it. And then on the other side of this coin, you have the same sort of symbol. That's the running symbol theme, seed of life. Right? I love this coin. I can, you can maybe just put it in your purse like a talisman, you know. So there's a lot you can do with this. Oh yeah, we get this enamel pin. This was part of the stretch goals as well. Again, the same symbol. And on the back side, oh sorry, on the back side you see Cosma Vision's oracle, right? And this is the beautiful enamel pin. You guys. Oh yeah. Now I don't know what I should do with these, but I have these now. So these are the stickers, right? Of some of the cards in the deck. Now I'm not really 100% familiar with the deck, so I kind of like off the top of my head quote the card to you, like, oh, this is this card. But you know, I got a bunch of these stickers. Here you go. I believe this is the Hermit. I just, you know, I love the Hermit card and all that it stands for. Look at this. Yeah. Now the thing is, practically, I have no idea what to do with these stickers. And I ended up getting these two stickers, maze ones. I don't know if I was supposed to get two or I got one extra, but I have these two now. Now, you could say, oh, put them in a journal, but then once you stick them in your journal, that's it, is that? Then you can't like remove them and reuse them. So once a sticker is stuck, it's done. So that, you know, that's I think the biggest issue with many sticker collection people like me, is that what do you do once the sticker is stuck? Maybe you buy new stickers, right? So anyhow, I have these stickers now and this beautiful coin. So this is one thing. And then, oh yeah, this is the card holder, right? This is something I intend on using on my, definitely putting on my desk. I don't know if you can see it. There's this very thin groove here. Oh yeah, you should be able to see it now. Right, and it kind of goes slanting downwards. If I can show it to you properly. Here's a thank you card that came with. There you go. If you can see the slant. Yeah, you see how it slants a little downwards. So when you put your card in there, like so, or like so, then it'll have a slight slant. So you're supposed to put it on your altar or on your desk. So if you like to do card of the day, you can use this totally. And then this is something exciting that I was so happy to get. Remember the Prisma Vision deck, right? Now in this deck, hang on. In this deck, where did you go? Oh yeah, I put it here only. So in this deck, there is this extra card called Strawberries, right? It has a question mark on it. And it's like an extra major arcana card, or it's like a wild card. You can use it. There's a whole bunch of ways you can use it or not use it. You know, where is it? The book, the little book. There you go. Strawberries, right? Life bursts forth. So when you see its energy turn up in a read, you know that some facet of your life is anointed right now. You're charged with the same raw power that split open the first atoms of the universe. So that's what this card represents in the reading. Again, you can keep it, you cannot keep it. You can put it away, you know, you can do whatever you like. You can play with it, your choice. So this, because this one was part of the first edition of Prisma Vision deck, subsequent editions had different cards in them. And so what he did is, part of the stretch goals, we ended up getting one card each of all those extra cards. So, but then, you know, glossy, nice strawberries card. I like it. Then there's the Reverie card, which again, beautiful. Illumination. This is beautiful. I love this one. I might just swap this out. Then you have the gift. Tiny elephant. And finally, the winged boar. Huh? So these are the extra cards. So I can maybe put all of them in there, or I can just, have one every day in my altar. I can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. It's just, possibilities are endless. Clumsy me. So, but I ended up getting all these cards as part of the stretch goals. Ta-da! Now there were other things. No. Additionally, you could sort of buy, I think, the satchel kind of setup. Like you have a satchel where you can put all your cards, and then it sort of opens up so you can have at least like with enough space for like a 3-card read. But then I was like, but I have the thing in the box anyhow, so I didn't get the satchel. But I believe those are available on his website even as we speak. So if you're keen, you can get that. You can have a look at that. So what else is there? Yep, this is pretty much it. I think I've shown you. And then, yes, I got this thank you postcard. And this little thank you card. So let me put all this away. And let me get down to the business of showing you the book properly. Book in the deck. All right, so here we go. Cosma Visions. So this is the basic sort of theme of this deck, is journey through the space between lives, right? And look at this. I think it's a pretty powerful thing as a human being to be able to leave the world a little brighter than when we found it, and have that be everything we seek. But that's not always enough. So I made this with a shard of my soul to inspire thinking outside of the need to feel full, and instead enjoying the greatness of being present. It's something I'm still working on every day. Some days are harder than others, and on those days I try and remember that the past is a present, and the present is the future, and it's already on its way. So beautiful, right? So, right at the outset, James talks about how what happened, what inspired him. His mom gave him a book, Many Lives, Many Masters by Brian Weiss. And he really got into the whole reincarnation thing. I mean, there's something that was already sort of pulling him into, there's more than, this. And then, as he started exploring past lives, a lot of stuff started opening up for him. And so this deck he's an artist, so that's what he did. All the stuff that was happening to him, he had to create something, and it became a deck. And there you go. There you go. I created this oracle to tell one story of what may happen in the space between lives, reimagined upon the structure of the traditional 78 card tarot. And so then in the major arcana, you explore this journey with death at the beginning of it all. And then you go through that journey, right? And then, finally you are born on earth, life on earth. And then the minor arcana, they show you all the different stages. And he says, if you have a Prisma Visions deck, you will want to use both decks congruently for expanded readings at certain points. So, you can use these two decks together. Especially, this can be really useful if, let's say, you get clients who want to do past life readings, or who want to explore past lives and karmic aspects of their life's journey. And this deck can be the perfect sort of tool to explore this, right? And because even as we go further, it's just beautiful. And I love these glossy pictures. So here, this is a feature of his deck again, which is a feature of the Prisma Visions deck as well. You lay all the cards in a row, they'll form a story, and it's all one sort of image consistently, right? Now the thing with this is that the last image and the first image sort of reconnect, so it's like a panorama. Wow, brilliant. And then so here you have these pictures, and I think on the other side with the Prisma Visions also, yeah, there you go. This is upside down now, but you have the same, I think this is beautiful. That's one of the things about this, this is just beautiful. Anyway, we'll get into this. Now, how to do a reading. Okay. And then we have these few spreads, 3-card Celtic Cross. Then you have this, the Mirror Arc, the Life Map, and then the Cosma Visions Regression. Again, I have no issues with all these spreads. These are brilliant. Actually, they really, will help you work with the deck. But this section should come after the meanings. I keep saying that, but whatever. So now this Cosma Visions Regression is based on, it's kind of a takeoff of the grand tableau readings that happen with the Lenormand cards. I love how this is happening. There is another system that I have discovered recently. It's called the Tarot Tableau, right? And I think I'm going to make a video about it pretty soon. Again, it uses the same concept of the grand tableau that happens in the Lenormand card system. Now they brought it into the tarot. This is how it should work, right? Everything connects and flows. So anyhow, so you have this, and he's explained how to do a reading with that, and he's also given us a sample reading. So, and then these are the major cards and symbols. The major arcana. First, he just goes through the whole journey of it, and then, ta-da, you start with death. Here's the full color image on one side. Then they have a write-up, and there's upright and the reverse meanings. And he does specify that the card is, the cards are meant to be used both upright, reverse. But again, your system, right? You do you. Some people only read upright. Some people, like me, like to use it both upright, reverse. So anyhow, so he goes. So those who don't do reversed, forget this. But those who do, read it. So he goes card by card through each of the cards. I haven't read through everything yet. Okay, I'm only at the Pelican, to be honest. I'm taking it slowly. But look at this. I'm looking forward to reading this. Phoenix. It's one of my, I don't know, I find myself so super inspired every time I see the Phoenix, right? Even like I got fascinated from the time of Harry Potter. So Phoenix it is. That's the next card for me, as I'm going to start reading it. Anyhow, so he goes through all the majors one by one, and the journey sort of ends with card number 21, which says Life on Earth. And as you see, there's a mirror card here, right? So it is connected with the tarot system, and the meanings are similar-ish or something like that. I'm going to read it, but yeah, there's a lot of connections there. And then of course this is the Sleeping Ships extra card, and I'm sensing a trend here. I guess just like the Prisma Vision, every edition of the Cosma Vision will have their own extra card, maybe. And then we get into the minors. Now there is a slight difference in the way the minors are structured. We have 4 suits here, just like any tarot deck. And we have the suit of embers, which is fire wands. Then we have the suit of lotuses, which is water cups. Then the suit of trees, which is earth and pentacles, and then you have suit of birds, which is air and swords. But then you also have a suit of beings. Now what he has done is taken your typical traditional court cards and he's put them in a separate suit. Okay, so there's a reason for this apparently, which again, like I said, I have fully not read the book, so it will become apparent when I get to that. But that's how he has structured it, so you're going to see that. But yeah, so that suit has 16 cards, but the other 4 suits each have only 10 cards. Get it? That's how it's sort of. So you begin with the spark of embers, or rather the suit of embers, and then you have the embers. And then he said mirror card, Ace of Wands, right? So you, and there you go. And you go card by card, and then birds, swords, trees, pentacles. And then you have, oh sorry, where are the lotuses? I totally skipped them, didn't I? After embers, I think. Yeah, there you go, lotuses. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. We'll see the cards properly when we see them. Okay, and then you have these. He does give you which regular tarot card it sort of connects with. Oh, so this is not the Hermit, huh? This is the King of Chalices or King of Cups. Interesting. See, half knowledge is a dangerous thing. So, wow. Okay, so what happens is once we're done with all of this, I want to show you this. Right, so once the final card is explained, we come to this page where it says, and now you know half of the story. Flip the book over for a journey into the Prisma Visions Tarot. So you flip it over, and the same thing happens here, right? And now you know half of the story. Flip the book over for a journey into the Cosma Visions Oracle. So isn't that nice? And then here you have the Prisma Vision stuff. I'm not going to linger here, but here you see the 4 suits like this, arranged properly. And then same thing, you have the card image, and you have the right up, the upright meaning, and the reverse meaning. But there's a new thing. This is also there in the Prisma Visions deck, by the way. Sorry, for each card there's a, sorry, let me just show you here. There's something called presence, right? Again, it draws from the whole Lenormand ethos. You have positive, negative, and neutral cards. So I guess, and challenging. So that's nice. That kind of gives us the big vibe, right? Like the upright magician, presence is uplifting, but reverse is challenging. That sort of a thing. So we keep going. Oh yeah, there was a little card where, for this card, there was a bit of a mix-up in terms of the write-up, so they gave a little thing. So I just stuck it in there. But yeah, look at this. Oh, look at the moon card. Don't you just love the moon card? Anyhow, so, oh yeah, and he has, I think, given the meanings for all the extra cards. Yeah. Oh yeah. So there you go. And then the different suits. You have wands, you have cups, you have swords, and you have the pentacles. And then you come to this page. So totally worth it. Totally worth it. So this is the book. And finally, the deck. So give me a tiny second. Let me move things Or maybe let me just open this up. Again, this is a beautiful, beautiful box. Very nice. Again, I don't know if if the camera is catching it, but there are some shiny elements on the cover as well. Beautiful box, very nice, soft to feel. And it's got some card images on the back. You can totally, of course, store your deck, and it wears well. I'm like, as you can see, this is the Prisma Visions one that I got this in 2014. This is 2021, so 6 plus 1, 7 years or so. And I have used this deck a bit, and oh my god, okay, so some, it's getting a little, you can see the wear on it, but it's not that bad. Like, it's also me being shoddy with it, but look at that, right? Not bad for having been used a lot. So these boxes are pretty sturdy. You can see that. You can totally store your deck in it. So again, I'm not saying don't get the satchel thing. If you like it, totally get it, right? So the box opens up and there's a bit of a write-up in there. Let me hold it up. As this oracle is told, death opens a door for a lifetime to unfold. The crow a conduit of manifested might, and the swan a siren for unconscious sight. Each bird an escort to the other plane, the soul reconnected to past lives again. Ooh, okay. So that's that. And then we have the LWB randomly opening. So what happens again? You have the mirror card in there, and you have, a little write-up and the meaning. You don't have upright reverse, you don't have keywords, that sort of thing. Yeah, keywords were not there in the big book as well. Let's see what happened in the Prisma Vision though. Same with that book as well. Yeah, just, a bit of write-up. That's fine. Yeah, I think this, although he does say in the big book that, anybody new to tarot can pick this deck up, but I will recommend that, if you're new to tarot, you can pick this deck up. I'm not saying no, but if you're attracted to this theme, if this whole exploring the past lives kind of, whole thing holds a lot of attraction to you, then this is totally the deck to get. Even experienced readers who find themselves often sort of doing or exploring past lives or doing past life readings for their clients, or you have clients walking in wanting to explore past lives through the tarot or whatever card system you use, then this is the deck for you, right? So beginners, but I will still say, total newbies to tarot who have no idea, like, who are going to start, who don't even know to say the T of tarot in that way, don't start with this deck. The Rider-Waite is the place to start, always, anyway. But but if you're into past lives and you want to use some kind of a card-based, say, oracle, so you don't want to use this like a tarot system then, right? If you're a total newbie but past lives you're exploring, then get this deck. So, you get this point? So, yeah, all right. So now let me just get the cards out. You can see same cute symbol there. I want to talk about this side. The color is actually dark black, I think, but you might see rainbow colors, shiny rainbow colors there, because it's that shiny and dark there. And this is the back of the cards. Again, reminds you of the Prisma Vision's eye, doesn't it? Let me see if it's the same. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's a similar image, right? Kawaii. Let me hold this up. The eye is colored slightly differently. Love it. Okay. So this is the card back. Again, you can totally reverse it and all of that. Now, let me move the camera. can get a better view. Alrighty. So, as it has been, as we've read through the write ups before, the journey begins with death. So, that actually, death is the Fool card. That is where the journey begins. Ta da! And then you have the Crow as the magician that was going to, take you there, the next plane, next level. And the Swan, wow, the High Priestess. I like how it's got that whole water energy going. The Crow as the very creative but also trickstery energy going. So there is he has overlapped a lot of the tarot elements, or what you expect from a card, Major Arcana 1 from the tarot deck. It's there here, but it also is in keeping with that theme, journey between lives kind of. So it's beautiful. It probably took a lot of sort of thinking and doing, and this deck must have been a journey in itself creating this deck, right? Wow. So Swan as the High Priestess, and the Peacock, I love it. Peacock as the Empress. And then the Pelican as the Emperor. Look at that, the scepter. And of course, my favorite bird, the Phoenix, as the Hierophant. It's interesting because I always find myself drawn to the Hermit card, being being the hermit person that I am. But actually, my sun sign is Leo, so that's strength, and my moon sign is Capricorn, so that's the devil. So I have no idea why I get pulled to cards which have got nothing to do with my astrological energy, but hey, doesn't matter. It is what it is. Eh? Okay, soulmates. So this is lovers. I guess this card will have a lot of value for those kind of readings, where people come in and they're like, are we soulmates? Are we, uh, you know, uh, twin flames and all of that? And to be honest, I think it's all sort of a version of soulmates. Doesn't have to be romance, but there we go. Then, oh, the spirit plane, which is chariot, like that whole planes. Do you see those planes? So many different planes, dimensions, galaxies. Wow. Clearly, I'm in love, right? Okay. And then you have this orbs. That's the strength card, or the justice card if you believe in that system. Oh yeah, here we go. The cosmic tree. Oh, this is the hermit card. So see, now I'm always how I'm always attracted to the hermit card, cosmic tree. Now, the wheel of fortune is the life map. It's interesting. Hang on, where's that? Just like this, see the planes here, and these numbers or symbols, they keep going in all these different planes. There's a connection, I think. Okay. Karma. Okay. So this can be the strength card or the justice card, depending on which system you follow, but this one's called karma. Interesting. Sacrifice. Of course, this is the hanged man card. Then the actual, the death card becomes past life. Wow. Then number 14, that's temperance, becomes the maze. Oh, interesting. Then you have the Vessel, which is your Devil card. I wonder what the story is. Doesn't this make you curious? Don't you want to just I can't wait for March and just go buy this deck? I hope I'm making you curious. Go buy this deck. You will not regret this. Then you have, oh, the tower becomes the shore. There's definitely a very interesting story here. Then 17, that's the star card. This becomes the veil. Ha, nice. And then you have number 18, which is the, yeah. So 18 is the moon card, right? So this is bridge. 19 is the sun card. This is the infinite paths. Oh, this is the image on the thank you card. You see this? Infinite paths. Wow. Then number 20, which is judgment, becomes the unknown. Wow. And then the world card becomes life on earth. So now you're born on earth. Okay. Then your question mark card, sleeping ship. Then first suit is the suit of embers, ace of embers, two of embers, three of embers. Actually, it's interesting. Both 2 and 3 feature 3 people each on it. So, but it's like a single image, isn't it? All that low end and goes. Anyhow, so wait, I'm gonna. There's the ace. Yeah. Okay. 3 of embers, and then 4 of embers. That's the 4 of wands. Yeah. This is 2 and 3 of wands, 4 of wands. And then you have 5 of embers. And then 6 of embers. 6 of wands, so beautiful. 7 of embers. Is that a phoenix again? 8 of embers. 9 of embers. Wow. Oh yeah, and then of course I have to point out that the feel of this card, okay, it's not a glossy feel, right? It's not like, it's kind of matte, but it's not too matte, if you ask me, and not it's not like it's, I mean, this is new, I'm opening it for the first time, so but it's not, definitely not sticky. It will definitely shuffle well. I'm planning to do that after this video. Then you go, then you have the 10 of ember. And this is what I wanted to see, because he said it's a panorama, so the 10 and the ace should match. Let's match. Oh, does match. Wow, man, this is creativity, okay, guys? OMG. This is superb talent, okay? This doesn't just happen. This is magic. Clearly, I'm a fan. So next up, lotuses, cups. So ace of lotuses, 2 of lotuses. Oh, look at that. You have the moon and the sun there. 3 of lotuses. 4 of lotus. Oh, 5 of lotuses. So, ouch. 6 of lotuses. 7. Now we go underwater with those 2 froggies. 8 of lotuses. Is that maybe a whale? Could be, no? I have to read the book. Read the book. Oops. 9 of lotuses. And then the 10 of lotuses. Do this exercise. Because I know it will match, of course, but you know, just for fun, just for kicks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oof. Huh. Ace of birds. This is the suit of swords, right? So ace of birds. 2 of birds. So people on the snow. 3 of birds. Look at that. All the 3 birds have been shot down. 4 of birds. The 4 birds are here. 5 of birds. They're fighting and that egg is going to fall. 6 of birds. Look, planes. 7 of birds. 8 of birds. Ah. This corresponds with the 8 of swords, doesn't it? And now these birds are going to get caught up in that little hurricane thingy or whatever it's called. It's like, you know, the swords encircling that lady from the rider deck. So, interesting. 9 of birds. Also, these birds are not allowing her to maybe shoot. 10 of birds. And then, of course, magic. Mind blowing, mind blowing. And then you have tree or pentacle. So wow, this is a powerful seed. Ace of tree. 2 of trees are here. 3 of tree. 4 of tree. 5 of trees. 6 of tree. 7 of tree. 8. 9. And the 10 of trees. Because why not? Oh my god. Okay. So now these are supposed to be the court cards. So, but this is, in this deck, this is called the suit of being, right? And if I remember correctly, we are all of these. We encompass, like we become all of these, just like the court cards. We can, you know, we in phases or in stages or at different points in our life, we embody each of these, right? So the wanderer, the shapeshifter, tricky ones. Then the mystic, ooh, protector, the weaver, fighter, the dreamer, the elementalist, sorry, the composer, the romantic, oh, the mender, the peacemaker, the pathfinder. What an interesting creature. This book will tell us more, definitely. The entertainer, the geomancer, dun dun dun, and commander. Wow, okay. Wow, let me put these cards back in here. And the sleeping ships goes on top like this because that's my style. Here we go. Back in their box. Wow. So this is my little show and tell and maybe somewhat of a braggy video where I show off all the different things I got in my Cosma Vision Kickstarter. Oh. So I could not wait to show this to you guys. I couldn't stop myself, and I guess I'll be making more videos soon. Why not? Because why not? I think I will. But again, it won't be like, okay, one video every week like a mad person. But I will make more videos. Actually, there are a bunch of other decks that I have also acquired, over time. This is my thing because I'm crazy. But I will show them to you. I will make more videos, I promise. And maybe spread videos. It all depends on the inspired moment, okay? I'm not going to take pressure of this. This is what I have said to myself when I finally figure it out, so I'm not going to be pressuring myself about this, but as I feel compelled to make videos just like I felt right now, I'm going to make them and share them with you. So that's that. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel, share this video, and all of that good stuff. And please go through all my other videos also. There's a bunch of them that I have made, right? So just keep going through them. And if you have any questions, any queries, write to me. You can put the comments on those videos, on this video, or you can email me privately if that's what you want. Either way, I will reply to you. All right? So reach out to me and we can talk. Yep, that's pretty much it. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So I will see you again in my next video, whenever I make it. So until then, stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please give this video a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where I post my card a day readings every day. You can also order a reading for yourself, or you can learn how to read tarot from me, of course. All of these links are in the description, so check that out. I will see you again in my next video. Until then, Stay good, be good, and play with your cards. Bye now.